here for you today. A half debut match. One of these players is returning after they debuted last season. Unfortunately, came up short. I'm talking, of course, about James Puckett. He's going up against the rookie 0-0 Javi Madan, who I know is one of the most confident general movie players ever. Just like he jumped into the call and immediately said, "I am God's gift to movie trivia. Hear me roar." So it should be an interesting match. Joining me on the desk is one Adelaide Spence. How are you doing today?
I'm doing good. Javi is also part of one quarter of the greatest match ever filmed. La Roja 5 versus Holtzman and Bill's team name. I already forgot it, but how do you compare to La Roja 5? And James has had a really great season. Wow, I'm forgetting all the team names today. Him and Melissa have had a really incredible season so far. And it's weird to think about, like, why is this guy 0-1 and just beat Andrew Barr? Like, who else has done that? Adam Collins, you don't play here. Who are you? But yeah, I'm really excited to see how these two play today. Yeah. Turbo Riders. Took you a while to respond to that, Holtzman. Thank you.
Yeah, it should be a good one. I already forgot, I'm going to be honest. I believe they said they wanted to go second, so I'm going to bring in Javi and his manager, Cameron. Javi, you're here for your debut match. We've seen you a couple times in teams, but now you're here on your own with your manager, though. How are you feeling?
Not great, but that's because it's Melee. Full disclosure, I don't even remember signing up for singles, but that's cool that I'm here. Yeah, listen, I'm going to hopefully answer the fandom questions that I put on the wheel correctly, and other than that, I don't really care.
Listen here, Javi. Here's the thing. James has lost more Melee matches than you have. That is a fact. That is an observable fact that we all can look at and see when counting singles only. This is true. The science, the math, the statistics, they support this. And so if we ride those statistics all the way out, at the end of this match, assumedly you should win.
I won't.
You will. Believe in yourself. Or else.
Love the confidence. Good luck to you. We'll put your manager backstage for now. And we'll bring in your opponent for this evening, one James Puckett and his manager, John Marr. James, you're back. First time in singles this year. Thoughts on your match today and your opponent, Javi Madan?
Well, we might not have a similar record, but we have a similar mentality. I also did not know that I was in this. But beyond that, I'm here for a good time. I know Javi, from what I've heard, is a very, very good player. So, I've had John helping me. He gave me some ice packs this morning. We prepped, stretched. We feel good. We talked about Little Mermaid 2023 and 89. We feel okay.
Yeah. I would say, I'm not going to, Javi came in and said everything he needed to say. Everything at this point, that would be dogpiling. I'm going to wish Javi good luck. I think he's much better than he lets on. So all the luck to Javi and him shaking his head. He makes Anthony Tisdall seem like the most confident guy in the world right now. It's crazy.
He's better than I am.
I'm going to just go backstage and you can get the match started and get to what's happening.
Okay. Well, best of luck to you too as well, James. We'll put your manager backstage and we'll get into round number 1, which will work like this. Is the standard whiteboard round. The players will be asked 8 questions in 8 different categories of movie trivia. If any of them get all 8 questions right, they will be asked a bonus question, also worth 1 point. 3 repeats and 1 challenge they have to use for the entirety of the match. And please keep your hands on screen at all times. And any questions before we get started?
No.
All right, then I will get us started with your first question, which will come in the category of romantic comedies. Matthew McConaughey and Kate Hudson star in what rom-com with the title in reference to a newspaper article?
So I love how both these players came in with a very Tinder bio type mentality. Here for a good time and a long time. Could do better, honestly.
5.
What's your star sign?
4,
Come on, I spice it
3,
up.
2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to James first.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days.
And Javi?
Yeah, is it Fool's Gold?
That's the other one.
How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days is correct.
Is Kate Hudson in that?
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
They both are. That was a good guess. Next question.
Oh, shit, yeah. Next question comes the category of music. What instrument does Ruben play in Sound of Metal? Dylan, what's your Tinder bio?
I don't have Tinder.
What's Tinder in Canada called? Lumber?
At least. Sure. Yes, we'll go with that. 5,
As long as I
4,
think, as long as I think I'm funny, that's the
2,
important part.
1.
Sorry, Cody.
Pens down. We'll go to Javi.
I don't know if Ruben is the main character, but drums is what the main character plays.
And James.
Me and Javi, genius minds think alike. Drums.
It is the main character, so that is correct. So your next question will come in the category of Westerns. Who stars as Captain James West in Wild Wild West? This is a movie. Thoughts?
I've seen the Nostalgia Critic video about it.
Not a fan of the one Nostalgia Critic, but I watched him a lot as a kid. 5,
Same.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to James first.
Never seen it, but I've heard about the spider. Will Smith.
And Javi?
It's either him or I think maybe Kevin Kline.
Will Smith is correct.
Okay, good. Hooray.
3-2.
Fourth question comes in classics. What government position is Jefferson Smith appointed to in Mr. Smith Goes to Washington? I just saw the Simpsons parody of this for the first time a few nights ago.
Mm-hmm.
Pretty good. Like, weirdly, like, not funny, more heartwarming, which, you know.
I gotta check that out. Shit. 5,
I think it's like the
4,
first episode of season 3.
3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Javi.
I wrote a government position of senator.
And James?
Put representative.
A tie game. Senator is correct. So then we will go into your next question, which will come in the category of the 2010s. What titular thing does Matt Damon buy in a Cameron Crowe directed film? I love the format of this question. This is a really good question.
More questions need to be written in the vein of what can we get away with?
That's true.
Gonna fuck with the human mind, Videodrome style.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to James.
Zoo.
And Javi.
Oh, yeah, no, I said a gun, but yeah, we bought a zoo.
We bought a gun.
We bought a zoo. Zoo is correct. Yes.
Next question coming in directors. Who directed Prince of Darkness?
What? I don't know if I cut out. I did not hear that.
That's probably me. Who directed Prince of Darkness? So, did you ever play in Face Off?
No. I don't think I know what that is.
Oh, I can tell you later. The score for this movie was like my entrance theme.
Oh, really? That's sweet.
Yeah. I still have not seen the movie, but I like the
5,
music.
4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to Javi.
That sounds like something Sam Raimi would direct.
And James?
I just guessed Richard Donner.
Both incorrect. We're looking for John Carpenter.
That also sounds like something John Carpenter would direct. Okay.
So then your penultimate question in round number 1 will come in the category of crime. Who plays Sonny's friend Sal Natural in Dog Day Afternoon? I hope I said that right.
Yeah.
Good point. Yes.
Yeah.
Are you
I've
lagging a
learned
bit?
Probably.
Your face keeps freezing, so like I don't know if it's me or you.
My face might freeze
5,
full up later. That's where
4,
we're fucked. That's a problem.
3, 2.
Repeat.
Okay, that is James' first repeat. Your question again. Who plays Sonny's friend Sal Natural in Dog Day Afternoon?
It's not as bad. I was hosting an Alto match where I asked where Trisha Rono was from in Brooklyn. It's like, what? It's like, oh, no problem. It's okay. It's Gaelic. And they're like, okay. I think I know where this is now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Pens down. We'll go to James first.
I don't have it.
And Javi?
I wrote a crime actor, James Caan.
Both incorrect. We're looking for John Cazale.
Cazale. I was going to put calzone.
It's Italian.
I'm glad I didn't.
All right, last question comes in the 1980s. Molly Ringwald, Harry Dean Stanton, and John Cryer star in what 80s film?
Oh, jeez.
Like the 80s films?
Honestly, no. Like, probably my second least favorite decade.
I feel like if you asked about any like decade for me, like you like this decade, I'm like, yeah, there's good stuff and bad stuff. I don't know. It's a whole decade. 5,
Remember when Kirk of the 80s
4,
is the most overrated thing
3,
in film history?
2, 1. Pens down. I do remember that. We'll go to Javi first.
Is it Pretty in Pink or 16 Candles?
James?
Pretty in Pink.
Oh, good.
Pretty in Pink is correct. So with that coming out of round number 1, I have James in the lead 5-4. Is that what you have, Spence?
Yes.
All right, then with that, we will get into round number 2, which will work like this. It is the wheel round. So each player will get the chance to spin the wheel, which will decide what category that they will be stuck with today. They'll be asked 5 questions, each worth 2 points apiece, unless they check down to multiple choice, in which case it will be worth 1 point. Stealing is available. The categories on the wheel today are 1990s and action adventure, which are the strengths of James, as well as 2010s fandom animation, and comic book movies, which are Javi's strengths, as well as the general categories of westerns, horror, drama, and animated. So, James, since you are in the lead, we will bring in your manager, and you get to choose whether you would like to go first or second.
Pretty close. So I would say let's defer.
Okay.
Yeah, that's just my opinion. If you want to, you can override me as the player. I have no opinion on it.
I'm mentioning a little bit in that way too. So yeah, we'll defer.
So let's let Javi be confident and do what he does. Like, just go get out there, swing for the fences, kid. We believe in you.
All right. Well, thank you, John. We'll bring in Javi's
Thanks,
manager.
Javi,
And-
you're only down by 1 point.
That's
This is
pretty
what we
good.
have- this is
That's
what
pretty
happens when we
good.
believe in ourselves.
You'll end on the category of horror. Would you like to keep that or spin
Okay,
again?
here's the thing. This isn't the icons one, right?
Correct.
Okay, even if it was, I'm spinning again.
Okay.
DJ, spin that shit.
So then the category that you'll be stuck with is you'll land on westerns.
You know what?
Yeehaw.
Somehow better. Somehow
Yeehaw.
better.
All right. So thank you, Cameron. So Javi, I will be reading you your questions in the category of westerns. Are you ready?
Mm-mm.
Okay, cool. All right, your first question. Who directed News of the World?
Multiple choice, but I think I know.
Your options are A, Scott Cooper, B, Paul Greengrass, C, Taylor Sheridan, or D, James Mangold.
Okay, I don't know it. C.
C is incorrect, James, for the 1 point steal. Is it A, Scott Cooper, B, Paul Greengrass, C, Taylor Sheridan, or D, James Mangold?
A.
A is also incorrect. We were looking for B, Paul Greengrass.
Cool. Would have been my second guess.
So your next question. In what 60s Western will you find the rival gangs, the Rojos and the Baxters?
Multiple choice, please.
Your options are A, the Wild Bunch, B, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, C, Once Upon a Time in the West, or D, A Fistful of Dollars.
I'll go with A.
A is incorrect. James for the 1 point steal. Is it A, the Wild Bunch, B, the Good, the Bad, and the Ugly, C, Once Upon a Time in the West, or D, A Fistful of Dollars?
D as in dog.
That is correct for the 1 point steal.
Cool. Nice.
So your next question. In Tombstone, Wyatt Earp says he will kill any man wearing what color of sash, which signified they were a cowboy?
Oh man, I really like this movie too, and I don't remember because I'm colorblind. I mean, they say it, but you know. Yeah, go multiple, please.
All right. Your options are A, blue, B, yellow, C, red, or D, orange.
Red.
That is correct for 1 point.
Cool.
He's colorblind. Can you give him that question?
I'll take it. That's fine. I got a point.
So your penultimate question in this category. In The Searchers, Ethan Edwards attempts to rescue family members who were kidnapped by what Native American tribe?
Ooh, yeah, no, multiple choice, please.
All right. Your options are A, Apache, B, Sioux, C, Comanche, or D, Navajo.
Navajo.
That is incorrect, James, for the 1-point steal. Is it A, Apache, B, Sioux, C, Comanche, or D, Navajo?
A.
A is also incorrect. We're looking for C, Comanche.
Yeah, last guess. Great, cool.
All right, so your last question in this category. In Appaloosa, who plays Virgil Cole, the lawman the town hires to protect them?
Cam, I bet you're really proud that I got 1 point, multiple choice.
Your options are A, Ed Harris, B, Tommy Lee Jones, C, Russell Crowe, or D, Guy Pearce.
Tommy Lee Jones.
That is incorrect, James, for the 1-point steal. Is it A, Ed Harris, B, Tommy Lee Jones, C, Russell Crowe, or D, Guy Pearce?
And if I ask for the question, that's a repeat?
Yes, or you can ask for the options for free.
Yeah. Let's go A again.
That is correct for the 1-point steal.
Nice.
So coming out of that round, I now have James in the lead 7-5. Is that what you have?
Yes.
All right, so then we'll bring back the wheel as well as James' manager, John, for what will be their first spin. Land on the category of animated. Would you like to keep that or spin again?
Here's my thought. If you're confident in it, go for it. But I do believe this is something that Javi's probably decent at. He's not going to say he is, but he is.
What?
He's not going to say he is, but he is. So if you think you're going to miss questions, he has a good chance of stealing in this category. But, you're also ahead. So if you think you can multiple down and stay ahead, it's fine. But that's all the advice I can give.
Spin again.
All right. So then this will be the category that you were stuck with. Land on the category of comic book movies.
And the same thing with this, but whatever.
All right. Well, thank you, John. Spence, would you like to read James their questions in comic book movies?
Yes, James, are you ready? All right, first question. What 2010s comic book movie features a cop having to take on a new psychic partner? So, how do you get both hands? Oh, sorry, yeah. You're in.
Multiple choice.
All right. Options are A, R.I.P.D., B, Hellboy, C, Dread, or D, Atomic Blonde.
A.
It's incorrect. Javi for the 1-point steal. Options are A, R.I.P.D., B, Hellboy, C, Dread, or D, Atomic Blonde.
This movie rules. Dread.
Correct for 1 point.
One of the multiple choice options
That
is a
was
little weird on that one.
Really badly spelled. Yeah. All right. James, second question. In Blade 2, how does Blade kill Scud, the partner that betrays him?
He blows him up.
Correct for 2 points. What is the first and last name of the reporter that assists the Turtles throughout Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles?
April O'Neil.
Correct for 2 points. Who plays high-ranking scavenger Stakar Ogord in Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2?
I'm going to go for it. Sylvester Stallone.
Nice.
Correct for 2 points. And quick math, real quick.
Yep, we're good.
Yep. All right, last question. In Batman Begins, Bruce buys what item off of a homeless man before he goes off the grid?
A jacket.
Correct for 2 points.
Can I bring in Holtzman real quick?
Sure.
Isn't it a coat? There's a slight difference there, yeah?
Javi, no.
Great, cool.
Okay, then. Well, then coming out around number 2, I have the score at James in the lead, 15-6. Is that what you have?
Yes.
All right. Then we'll get into round number 3, which will work like this. It is the pick your poison round. So how it will work is we will be going back and forth drafting categories, starting with the player in the lead. Once a category is drafted, it cannot be drafted by your opponent. Once all categories are drafted, the player behind will answer questions until they take the lead. You will choose which category and for what point value you will like to take first. We will go until there is a mathematical winner. Your categories that you can pick from today are sports, 1970s, mystery/thriller, crime, horror, drama, recent releases, and action/adventure. So we'll let them pick their categories right now, and we'll be right back. Unless we leave this all in, then enjoy the show. Welcome back, maybe. So we're going to start with Javi, sorry, but since he is down. So Javi, what category would you like to take first, and for what point value?
We'll take mystery thriller for 1. Knives Out.
All right, and Spence will be reading you your questions since I read them in round 2.
All right, Javi, your question. Cary Grant and Audrey Hepburn co-star in what 60s thriller?
Okay. Charade.
That is correct for 1 point. I was really hoping you would say Knives Out. All right. What would you like next?
Recent releases for 4. Let's just do it. Let's get it out of the way.
Okay. So then here's the situation. Javi needs to hit, he needs to hit all of these questions, I believe, from here on out in order to send it back over to James. So, Spence, take it away. I'm lost. Sorry.
Yeah, Javi, your 4-pointer. In John Wick Chapter 4,
Nope.
What is the name of the bounty hunter that is tracking John Wick with his dog companion?
Okay, so it's the blind guy, and he's played by Donnie Yen. And Donnie Yen plays Chirrut Imwe, who's also blind in Rogue One. I still don't know.
5, 4, 3.
I'm not going to make you guys suffer. Chirrut Imwe, final answer.
And your winner. Oh, wait, actually, Holtzman wants to be brought in.
Yeah. He's referred to as both the tracker and sometimes called just.
But that's not his name.
But neither of those are his name.
Yeah, challenge. We'll challenge that.
It's not his name. He's just sometimes referred to by various aliases.
Challenge. 100% challenge.
I am dead inside.
All right, we're back from the challenge. Very worthy challenge. It was, a tough one. Definitely a lot of deliberation. However, we have determined that we will uphold the ruling that he is referred to as Mr. Nobody in the film. So that means, and your winner, by way of technical knockout, James Puckett. So we'll now get into post-match interviews, starting with our unfortunate second-place finisher today, Javi Madan, as well as their manager, Cameron Holtzman. Javi, it just came down to a really rough spin in round number 2 with Westerns. You did really good in round 1. You were able to keep pace with James. It's just overall some bad luck with round 2 and bad luck with just the categories that got randomized in round 3. But thoughts on your performance overall?
Charade, that's something I never thought I'd hit. 4 questions, pretty good. I knew all the comic book movie questions, so you know what? Honestly, good move on me to put that on there, because if I happen to spin second, maybe he takes horror, and then
because
that doesn't matter. Yeah, not a single gosh darn fandom question was asked to me today. I call shenanigans.
It's fair.
Yeah.
Well, you might be back at some point in the future, probably. Any people that you'd like to call out in this?
David Garcia. Give me David Garcia.
That's possible.
The internet dictates that David and Javi be on a call together. It means a match is going to take 3 hours.
One of us will win. One of us will be 500.
All right. Well, we'll see. Again, no promises. We'll see what we can do about that.
Great.
Thank you for coming out, Javi. We will always like having you here. We'll put you backstage for now. And we'll bring in our winner for this evening, Mr. James Puckett, and their manager, John Marr. James, fantastic performance today overall. Doing really well in comic book movies, 5 points in round number 1. Really solid. You've just been playing, I think, really well just in your sophomore season here. Like you've really stepped up your game a lot, I feel like. Thoughts on your performance overall?
Yeah, no, comic book movies is not a weakness, but it's not necessarily a strength. But I got some good lucky questions in that. Thankfully, I knew a jacket. That was very important. Beyond that, I had a good time, and thank you all very much. You've all been very complimentary about my play recently. I had a great partner with Melissa. This gentleman right here had to end that. Where are you, John? There you go.
There he is.
But nonetheless, it's been a great ride. And John was a great freaking manager today. I'm glad he told me to go second because I was kind of debating, but hearing him say that, I'm glad we did.
Yeah. James has always been a great player. We're very modest here in Fun DMC, but he's good. We have a deep roster of good players, and I think James is one of those good players. And I want to specifically give thanks to Cody Newberry for taking a stand against shenanigans. So Cody Newberry, edible arrangement coming to your house, buddy.
Well, James, I don't know if we have another match for you planned later this season, but you're now back. You're up to 500, 1-1. So next season or later on in this season, whatever's happening, who would you like to play next?
I would like to play. I don't know. Someone. I want to play someone.
That is
That's doable. Yeah.
Yeah. I think we can do. Yes, we can confidently say you will get that matchup.
You guys have been very kind to me.
No problem. Well,
just don't play nobody because then we won't know if they're actually in the game because
Your next opponent is Tracker. Actually, we can confirm that.
We can play Tracker. Okay.
Well, congrats on the win. We'll put you backstage for now, and we will wrap this thing up. Starting with Spence. Spence, I thought this was a pretty good match. Your thoughts.
Yeah, I think like this was a match I think was like largely decided by round 2, where you can see like some players don't really love certain categories. We can all agree, fuck Westerns. James called out Jared Leto in his next match, and if we can book him, that'd be wild. Some matches are fun. This is a fun match. Happy to be here.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, from all of us here at Multiplex, from the writers, showrunners, players, and everyone, thank you for watching. Thank you for helping make what this league is. And something. We'll see you in the next one. Bye. Outro.
Goodbye. Later.
After you, Junior. We'll always have Paris.
Bye-bye, boys.
Have fun storming the castle.
Think it'll work?
It would take a fair. Goodbye.